Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode on the channel. As always, this is your host, TheLostYeti, and today we are back with some more Need for Speed Redux mod version 1.2. Where we were last time, as you can see, there is a brand new car ahead of us. Can I go into photo mode? Photo mode. I want to show you the world that we live in. So, all right, so we've decided to go with the R33. Not GTR, just a Skyline with a dope body kit on it. I'm not a big fan of the center exit exhaust. Okay, I understand it's a literal cannon, but unfortunately we don't have exhaust tips unlocked, so that's a today problem. We also only have like so many wheels that I recognize, so I believe these are DS9 work DS9s. I don't know my wheels that well. I would love to get a different set of wheels on here. But I like the body kit overall. No crazy wang, but just some clean blue and pink. Gotta love it. I think it's actually a pretty cool combo with the young Brembo brakes, which are only super sick. I don't know how long we're gonna stick with this car, but I think we're at least sticking with it for today's episode, just so we can kind of switch things up. And for today's episode, speaking of our goal. There you go, Skyline GTS, GTS 25T, not a GTST. I don't know if that's any different, to be honest. We're going to be taking on the Bushido. Oh, I forgot that the controls for the map are backwards. So we're going to be trying to take on this area, which I understand is not mod specifically correct, but like my brain wants to do that. If I remember correctly, in the base game, you take on 21st Street, Bushido, or however you pronounce their names, then TFK, and then Darius's stacked deck. But I could be completely wrong. Anyways, regardless, right, wrong, otherwise, this is the way we're going to do it. And we're going to start off with, dude, can we drift the GTR? Oh, it's a GTST, so it should be rear-wheel drive. Like, actually, not just because I said so. Performance mods, there are none, because we didn't have any. Ooh, actually, Stadium Drift. So we'll see how much of amazing or horrible this car is. I don't think it's going to be as much as a rocket ship as the Charger, but the Charger, respectfully, was kind of like putting the game on easy mode, and I'm hoping for a fair amount of difficulty, but not ridiculous. Just manjing the entire friggin' straightaway. I will say, like, in the R34, R32, R33 world, I think personally, like if I were like, hey, I'm gonna go out and buy a GTR or GTST, I would probably go for an R32 or an R33. And I'm not saying that because of the hype, because the R34 is probably the like nicest of the three. If you're like, hey, I just want one to own one. I will say I'm a little biased. I do like 80s vehicles, which would put me more towards the 32 generation R32, that is. But dude, there's just something about like the analog feel of these cars. I've never driven one, although it'd be super cool to do so. In my personal garage, I actually have a 89 Camaro, which if you watch the channel, you've heard me talk on about that. 89 Camaro, and I also have a 22 WRX. Both of which with a little bit of work done to them, but nothing like, oh my god, insane, this man's a wizard kind of level, you know? Something that the average person can do, and also we are absolutely blowing this out of the water. And, you know, in my garage, I really like having a dynamic of an NA car, or naturally aspirated, and a turbo car. I think it's super cool. But the round side of the story is I think that like an R32 with an NA motor would be pretty cool. Maybe also a 33. But when you start to go up to like the bigger chassis, the 33 and the 34, it just doesn't lend itself as well to that. And realistically, I think an old naturally aspirated car where there's less to go wrong, good tactic. Sup, Bushido? Or whatever your name is, I don't remember. You were probably the least memorable, although you have one of the cooler cars.
Now I want to hear you're gone.
Dude, you're so clever. 10 out of 10. Dude, that red RX-7 just hits the right spot. That's pretty sick. HKS banner. Love me a good HKS. I am also a sucker for old, like, time attack and stuff like that. Like, I understand that it's not as hyped up as drifting is, but some of the older time attack builds just look so cool. And I'm gonna butcher it. But HKS has some of the really cool cars. And I think they haven't come back to it until semi-recently. Also, this is probably why my fanboy-ness is older R32s. But I believe they haven't gotten back to that until now recently with the 8.6. I forget if it's a 8.6 platform. This is the... If I can get an access to a photo of it, and remember this exact moment, I'll put it into this. But the... What's their acronym? It's like... Oh, that's a car. Head on. They give it an acronym. Anyways, their 8.6 is actually immaculate, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, their... the last car that they had that was very successful before this, they used the same acronym, was an R32 with some crazy motor. Thank you so much for the boost. No! Alright, we still won though. I will say, I think part of the charm of this game is also just how when you go up in a random race, it's whatever crew is stop brake checking me, please. It's whatever crew you're going up against, and like a bunch of their cars with a matching livery for their team. Like, it's just a really cool charm, frankly. End him. Oh, not the family. Target acquired. Send him. I did. It was glorious. Good job. This is why I pay you. Oh no, it's the police that never show up. I'm so worried that you understand what vehicle I'm driving. I'm sorry. Oh no, I was like, I'm sorry, what place am I in? I saw the green name and I was just like, nope, that's a problem. Shortcut, baby! No, it's mine. It's mine. I'm not letting you have this one. Are we in the canyons? Did I pick a boss race again? Oh no, it's just drifting in the canyons again. I don't remember this much drifting in the canyons. Love how that doesn't make me lose points though. It's only when I like hair tap the wall. But when I go almost off the cliff, nah, dude, that's fine. Just a wall tap. Frankly, so. Oh, nope. That's yep. Nope, that's a wall ride. Makes sense. That was what ended it though. God, I'm like going completely sideways there. Love to see that. 140k, 135k. I think I saw last. 192k. That's yeah, that's stupid. Dude, the car looks so good.
I think you're mistaken. This area is for serious drivers, not thieves and cowards.
But it looks so good though. Kill mode activate. My mans, love to see that. Oh, sorry, I almost murdered you in cold blood as well. Oh, missed it. Oh, cops, they're real. My guys. I'm actually running into you while I'm like a quarter of the way through the game. I'm not concerned about it though. I would have liked a little bit of NOS by the time I took on the police for the first time.
This guy's definitely high risk. I guess you use some backup here. If you miss, take this one. It's all yours, baby.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Samson.
Let's get around the vehicle and roll into a 1075. Oh yeah, we went by a mile, man, by a mile.
We love that. Alright, I'm going this way. Good luck, have fun. Yeet. Oh my god, dude was a brick house. Oh, not less of a, slightly less of a brick house. I just can't drive. I can't drive. Oh, dude, that was so close. That was a little bit too close for comfort. My first time. This is what I get for trash talking. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. Busted. I hit a brick wall. There was not a chance. Those are brutal. We need a faster car. Alright, hold up. Can we at least make this thing a little bit peppier? No. No. Suspension race package. That's going to help us. No nitrous. No tires. We got upgraded brakes, and that's it. It was nudge. Now you gotta murder him, though. Not me, him. Not me, him. Do it. Let's go. I don't know why it is, but I have no recollection of Samson ever being this aggressive, and it is so good. Oh, don't kill me, though. A little too aggressive there, bud. Oh, dude. Oh. Sorry. But yeah, so I think my theory is that I jumped to a tier 3 car too fast without actually properly scaling. Because, like, I have no upgrades for this car, which is kind of detrimental for this exact situation that I'm in. And I think if I beat more stuff in a different area, I would have upgrades for this car to make it more competitive. But right now, it is... I mean, I understand that I'm winning, but I'm winning mainly because Samson is taking care of my business for me. So... it's not really a fair comparison to how good and or bad this vehicle is. Which is kind of ironic. But once we beat this area, I do think I'm going to swap it up again, just so we can see more cars in this playthrough. Because there is only so much of the game to play the game, you know? And we have stupid amount of money. So also, this game does make me think, because, like, this is a super sick mod, and it does make it feel so modern. I would be curious if you... well, you as the audience members, but also you as in me. Does that make sense? It doesn't make any sense. If it would be worth... Samson, you are G. Checking out some of the other earlier Need for Speed games. Like, I obviously said before, I'm like, do like the Underground series, as you may expect, but wouldn't mind doing a little Pro Street? Hi, police officer. I also may need to change cars purely if I get too many impound strikes here, because I do not know what I'm doing. And the cops promptly kicked my rear. Where did the rest of the drivers go? I see them grayed out. Did they get busted? Is that what that's saying?
Can you advise on your situation?
We're trying to stay on him. Might need another unit over here. Stand by. Bravo.
Did they just get wrecked? Like absolutely wrecked?
Stay focused, the light's right there.
Oh no, they're still on me. There's still quite a few on me. This isn't even close. Alright, I'm hoping for some actual pursuit breakers this time. And note to self, we actually have to shoot for the little breaks in between. Because if we try to hit them head on, it's not going to happen. Suck it. Would love a pursuit breaker. Anytime now. Anytime now. Oh, Samson.
I can't keep up. This guy's pulling away.
Do it, guys. Oh, not to me. Not to me. How were your cars made out of bricks? And how is there 27 of you?
He's running the block. I can't get past him. He got around us. We're still code 3.
Oh, this is bad, guys. Why is the cop going through the U-turn? Oh. Oh no, we're done. We're done. We're done. How many cops are there? All right, if we win this though, if we win this, we should be able to take the last of the area from TFK. And then, mainly because I'm probably going to lose my car to impound strikes, we can swap out from the R33. It served me not amazingly well, to be honest. I think mainly because I'm an idiot. Oh. Samson, if you want to stop this dude, that'd be real cool, because I'm not going to catch him. Well, we'll get the territory. After that, we will probably lose our car.
Oh yeah, we won by a mile, man, by a mile. He just smashed into us. Hold on.
Oh, dude, he pinned me against the wall so fast. Oh, we are so screwed. I didn't need that in addition. Oh, I went through. I went through I went through both vehicles. Makes sense. I don't know where that cooldown circle is. Not me. Oh, no, that was me. We out here? You will not find me. And if you do, I am so screwed. Let's go. First escape.
Be advised, suspect was last seen heading north.
Do not dare come in here. Nothing to see here. He was coming in the entrance ramp. And I was like, no, wrong dude. Another blue skyline. Not I. Not I, said the fly. Dude, we whipping out here?
You made me wait. I'm just surprised you were stupid enough to show up at all.
I'll just be surprised if I spawn in the right spot. There we go. Oh, we don't stand a chance, do we? He's like fast. We might be okay. I'm a little afraid for the canyon, though. I thought I was underpowered at my stock alpha before. Sorry, Progressive. Make a new commercial. Oh, this is bad. He's like fast. So we got to capitalize on all the shortcuts. Not make any mistakes. And then sell this car so fast. Or at least be able to get upgrades for it. Because this is kind of abysmal. The only problem is it appears that he is learning the shortcuts from me. Which is only going to hurt my performance here. Oh, and everyone that has their wits out to kill me. Oh, everyone wants me dead. And the problem is, like, I feel like the AI is not as bad as it's been. So I get the impression that the AI just wants to end me. Alright, clutch shortcut right here at the end. Think we can hold him? Love to see that. Take me to the canyons. How about that? Dude, you got a head start. How is that literally fair at all? Can I throw you off the cliff now? I'm hoping we get that at some point. One boss needs to go off the cliff. Yeah, maybe this one. Purely because of a skill issue. But it's not going to happen before the finish line, is it? Nope. Alright, so we got to come back from basically losing a stupid amount of points due to collisions. But this canyon route is not horrible. So I think it's totally doable. Totally doable, and then we switch cars. R33, you look beyond cool, but you have not... Yep. You've done me no favors. And I never got to change the cannon exhaust. But yeah, besides going back... So this is like a thought from way earlier. Besides doing Pro Street, because Pro Street's also a sick Need for Speed game. Also like Underground 1, which I have very little memory of. Or, frankly, just playing through this game like not modded. Just to see like how stark of a contrast they could be together. If I do that, it would probably be fairly soon after finishing this series. Because I think it just makes sense. Although there may be too much carbon, so maybe put something in between. Don't know. You guys can let me know down in the comments. I'm totally open to it. Questions, comments, concerns, critiques, all of the above. And Wolf here is slacking. I was actually shaking in my boots. Not to be confused with Snake in my boots. And he's not as much of a real threat as I thought he was going to be. Knock on wood. So long as I don't drive myself off this cliff, we should have this in the literal bag. By a large margin, surprisingly. Get wrecked, son. Alright, talk with me. Do we have mainly tier 2. So what tier 2 car? I'm sorry, we can get a Fiat Punto? Very important. This is what elite level racing looks like. Love that. FTO, which we thought was sick before. Cobalt, IS, Camaro. These are all tier 1s. I think we want to at least get into tier 2. Corolla. A3 is not exotic, if you ask me. That, Golf, Elise, Monero, Alpha 159 Ti, know nothing about it. Mustang, Charger, Cornet, Roadrunner, DB9, I can get behind that, and the SL65. Then we get into tier 3s. That's kind of rough, because there's nothing that like immediately jumps out at me as like, dude, I really want that. I mean, the Monero is pretty cool. The Elise is pretty cool. I think the Golf might be where we go. All right, locking in with the Golf. Extra free roam. Let's see what we can do on this thing. It immediately feels a whole heck of a lot better. Jump to safe house. And what do we got for customization? Please give me some performance. Alright, we can already fully Alright, so we can already fully max out the engine. Full torque or acceleration. Pro Trans, full. Let's split the difference. Suspension, don't care. Nitrous, do care. Max punch, don't care about duration. Would like better tires than this. And huge. Oh, dude, we can't do a huge turbo. That's a big L. What looks good on a Golf? I actually don't know. I'm not much of a Euro car guy, so it's kind of hard. Those actually look pretty sick, but they just don't look right. All right, only 71K on a Golf. That cost me less, like half that. But I think that's what we roll with. This thing actually looks pretty cool. All right, so now we can actually see what we're rocking. So we've got Stop Tech brakes, drilled rotors, BBS wheels. They look really good. I think those are 18s. We're doing a little bit of offset. So we got like a plus 20 mil offset with a little bit of poke. I'd rather have them a little bit of poke rather than too much inset. That deep British Racing green like color, which I think looks really good on the silhouette, and the yellow underglow is like the chef's kiss. No crazy wings, no nothing else. I just think it looks good, and I think this is what we're gonna rock with moving forward. So I think we're just gonna do one race to test it out, and then that's probably all we're gonna get for this episode. So let's see if there's anything that can immediately get us a benefit for this car. So I opted to do this race purely because it was one that we could not do before, so we could see how this stacks up next to the R33. Ironically, now driving an R32, just of a different kind. See how it stacks up, and see... Oh, it's already so much better. Let's go. And see if we can't claim this area to get a jump start on next episode. Now, choosing to go with a green car while invading the green area is probably a bad idea. I may come to regret that. That said, green just looks really cool, so that's all it takes. And plus, I don't know, I did blue last, and I'd probably do red or yellow on more of an exotic when we get around to it, so. Trying not to just copy and paste the same design on all the cars that we do. This thing is like a rocket ship in comparison. It's still not as fast as the Charger, so we definitely made some minor misplays. But it's quick. And it handles like a freaking top. I mean, that's assuming the top's handle. It handles like a Beyblade, man. It just let it rip. That's probably a more appropriate comparison. We take those. Does it drift though? Front wheel drive car, does it drift? Sorry, this is mandatory information. I'm pretty sure the R32 Golf is a front wheel drive car. Stand corrected, perhaps. Idiot, I am. Car. It doesn't feel like it wants it. No, it drifts. It's got it. I'm sorry, we got a 15 times multiplier. Well, not anymore. I was gonna say we got a 15 times multiplier. I'm at 162K. Apparently choosing a car that literally cannot drift and has no chance of doing so. Oh, and almost flips over. Was the right move. So with that, I guess the question is, give me your guys' opinions. Was the Golf the move? Do you think we made, let me know down in the comments, R32 or R33. I'm genuinely curious to see what you guys say. But unfortunately, that's going to be all that we got time for tonight. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do let me know down in the comments. Let me know which one you prefer, and leave a like on the episode. We'll be back soon for more Need for Speed Redux mod. As always, this has been your host, TheLostYeti, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.